Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Crown Rare Podcast, your premier source for all things Pokemon Pocket. We're your hosts, Zen and Royce, and today we're talking about all things ranked. Yeah, I'm talking about what we hope to see in ranked, what we don't hope to see in ranked, and how we think they might reward us in terms of incentives. But before we get started with that, let's talk about some other things in the game, Royce. Let's talk about some updates we would love to see in the game, specifically some quality of life changes. You got any for us?
Quality of life changes. You had mentioned this, so I'm stealing this off you. This is one of your
taking
ideas.
my idea. Perfect.
Yeah, 100%. The dark mode. Like we're adults. You know, we got lives in the day. So then I go at night.
Sure.
I'm like laying down in bed, and I open up the app, and good lord, my eyeballs get like burned. Melted into my skull because this thing is just like, and all you see is Dina, and I'm like, okay, cool. Like I can't see it though, but cool. So maybe a dark mode would be kind of sick, just so that I don't lose my vision at my tender age.
I think it would make it so much more aesthetically pleasing, in my opinion. A dark mode, like I'm looking at the game right now, pulled up on another screen. It's just way too bright, dude. It is way too bright, and I don't know. In terms of like UI and just like design. It feels like such a missed mark. Just give me a choice of flipping between light and dark mode. It would make this game, in my opinion, doesn't change the functionality. Well, I guess it kind of does, but it would just make it so much better.
Yeah, again, quality of life. It doesn't mean that we hate the game or we don't like playing the game. It doesn't mean any of those things. It just means it's just an aesthetic thing that, you know, would look kind of sick, but also would be easier on the eyes, you know, like it's just fire. I'm a big fan of dark mode. I have everything dark mode. Even my OBS is dark mode. So yeah.
All super fan of dark mode right here. Another thing now, I'm actually going through the entire app right now to see some things come into mind of what I'd like to see changes. Another thing that I would really like is, for example, let me go to a card that I don't have in my collection. I'm going to click right here, which I assume it is the Lieutenant Surge. You guys can't see it, but I'll describe it to you. I just clicked on the Lieutenant Surge full art that I don't have. And because I don't have it, I get this massive screen that just says not obtained by a card. And it's just, why can't they just show us a grayed out version of that card so I can see the art of the card? Yeah. It's just, it seems silly. I don't know. I'm not a fan of that. It seems like something that they could fix.
I agree. Like when you go into the Pokedex too, like I have to actually physically click on the card that I'm missing. But if it was like unsaturated, grayed out, like at least I could see, okay, this is what number 129 is, instead of having to guess. Okay, like because some of them are obvious, right? If I have Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, and then I'm missing the next one, obviously it's Venusaur, right? For sure. But then if it's like in between, like Scyther and Pinsir, and I'm like, okay, like now I don't know what it is. I gotta click it, like just like again, not big deals, but like quality of life, it just makes our lives easier. I'm gonna find out anyways. It's just gonna take me an extra 2 seconds. But why am I wasting those 2 seconds?
You're not like you said. Like it'd be cooler if on the Pokedex, like we call it the Pokedex, right? On the card list on the screen,
card decks,
all there is a number, right? 273 is what I'm looking at. And you click on it and you don't even get rewarded with the actual image. You're still presented a not obtained image of like, hey, like sorry, better luck next time.
Of a card. Like, it's like, all right, okay. Like all this information isn't out there already. We already know what the card looks like. Just tell me what I'm missing so I can, like, I don't have to go through this process of like clicking number 122 and like, oh, okay, this is where, like, you know, like again, just this is just us being nitpicky. Obviously, quality of life stuff, but they would help with saving time, saving our vision so that it lasts 50, 60 years rather than ending tomorrow. But yeah, so that's a good point to bring up. Also, there was another point that you brought up that I feel like you should definitely bring up. I'm not going to steal this idea.
Related to this one?
No. Oh, you know what? So this is my idea and mine alone. Just kidding. So it's related to the search one. Take it away.
Yeah. So I was gonna actually segue. Like we could remove that other feature of showing the card back if not obtained. That'd be one of the features. Like remove that and actually show us a grayed out card. And another thing that I think we should remove, because I don't know about you guys, I would love to hear it in the comments. You too, Royce. Let me know. Have you ever actually used the search history feature or function? Like, it just has times and dates. I've used it a few times, but I'll explain why.
Okay. So before you explain, I will
Yeah.
answer your question. No, I used it day one, and then I try to use it again, and I was like, what the like? If I search for 2 or 3 cards, I'm not gonna remember. Like, I'll remember those 2 or 3 cards, right? But then if it's like I'm building multiple decks, I'm not gonna remember what I searched at on March 11th, 12/25, and then 12/27. No, I don't. No, I don't. Unfortunately, I'm old, so my memory and my vision are not as good as what they used to be. So burning my eyes, my cornea, and then also like a memory test of like, what card do you think you searched for on 12/27 p.m. on Friday? Like, it's like, chill, bro. Like, just put the Pokemon's name. It's less ink. Like, it's less. It's literally less text.
It doesn't make sense. It feels like this is actually a mistake on their part. Like, I don't understand who comes up with this. Is a all around really great app. And then you have this search feature. Like, it just feels like a huge mistake that actually shouldn't be in the game.
Like
and it's actually from the dev side. Like, it was meant for them. And they just left it in the game for us. But also, real quick, what you just said, the game is trying to tell us like you're getting old because of your your eyes, the vision with the lack of dark mode, your memory's bad, and then also it's like when you hit rewards of, hey, congratulations on 10,000 cards. I don't know about you, but it always feels like the game's telling me, get a life.
Yeah,
what are you doing?
You got 10,000 cards. Okay, all right.
I literally have grass
just so you can touch
my desk, just so I can touch it because of this game. But it's kind of funny. I was just thinking about that.
Yeah, so I would say, again, it doesn't mean that the game is bad. It just means quality of life changes would just improve the game. And I feel like the search thing is an oversight. Like, who on earth is gonna like, if I make a deck in an hour, if I continue building the deck, let's say I'm in the middle of building a deck, something came up, I run, I come back, and I'm like, okay, search. Instead of it saying Darkrai, like the Pokemon or the card that I'm searching, or like the text, at least the text I entered to search, right? If I searched up, I don't know, Vegeta for whatever reason, it'll say Vegeta. Instead of
Pokemon pocket.
Whatever. Okay. Listen, I'm old. Anyways, but instead of that, it tells you the time, and I'm like, yo, I did this an hour ago. I'm not gonna remember what I searched up an hour and 10 minutes ago, and then an hour and 5 minutes ago, and an hour and 8 minutes ago. Like, none of those things. So I feel like dark mode is one thing. Search is incredible because it would save me all the time of scrolling, right? I since day one, after that instance, I never use search again. Like, it's the most unused functionality in this game, and like on my end. I don't know about you. I don't know how often you'd use it.
I only use it. It's very rare. The only time I would use it is if I actually search something to flare it out, right? And then I go into my display board to then use that flared new card for an intro. I just click the most recent search and it just pops up. Okay. It's the only time I ever use it. Okay. I don't think there's any other time to use it.
I agree. That's literally the only time it's like you can justify using it, because I'm not going to remember what I searched up 3 days ago. Like, I'm just curious. Like, what was my last search? Let's see.
Yeah, just click it real quick. I'm going to do the same.
Let's see.
I'm going to go here. I'm going to search. I'm going to click 310 at 2:45 p.m. What was it?
3/1/2/24.
It won't even let me search.
Mine was Grimer. Oh, so if you click it, the game is gaslighting me. There's no way this was a thing before. Because when I clicked it, in the top search thing, it says Grimer. So now it's telling me if I hit it. So if I hit the next one, what happens? Oh.
So I hit another one and there was no word or name on the bar, but it showed me I searched specifically for items.
Specifically for items.
Yeah, this feature would be so good if they just took out the stupid dates and times and literally said items, electric Pokemon, lightning, my mistake, stuff like that, Dialga, and then you could just click on those and get to them so much quicker.
Yeah, like, why am I clicking 3-1-2025 and then finding out it's Grimer? You know what I mean? Like, again,
100%.
Again, it doesn't take away from this game. Like, it doesn't take anything away from it. It's still an excellent game. Just, chill out.
Yeah, it's a great game, but I think some quality of life changes for sure. I have one more quality of life change. I don't know about you, and then I have a must have.
Okay.
Like this has to happen, or
we riot.
I'm gonna riot.
Yeah, we riot.
I'm gonna riot. So the other quality of life that I would say, let me get back here because I the way my brain works, I already forgot it.
See?
Oh, flares. Okay. I don't want to have to keep applying flares that I've, flared out cards for every time I put that card in a deck. This might be silly, but if I choose a Magneton flare, every time I play that Magneton in a deck, I want it to have the flare. I want it to just be flared out already. I don't want to have to choose.
Yeah. Okay. Fair. Like, I think the choosing thing is because there are multiple options, but I see what you mean. Like,
every time though.
Yeah. Like, I feel like if there was a way to like, okay, if I unlocked 3 different flares on Magnezone, there should be an option where it's like favorite. Like, you favor this flare for this card, and so every time you play this card, that specific flare is always applied on this card. Because sometimes I want the electric one on Magnezone, but I might want it on Charmander or whatever.
No, that makes sense. Okay? Yeah.
But like, so if they ever added like again, not we're nitpicking, but it's like small things.
Super nitpicking.
Small things. Aside from that, I don't want to get flamed. I know. It sounds like we're being
bro. This
crazy.
Game sucks. It's a dead
it's
game.
Garbage.
And,
it's garbage. Whoever plays this is garbage.
So those are our top things that I think could make the game way more. Not fun. Fun isn't the word, but just like
it's
easier to play.
User friendly.
User friendly. Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
Now, the number one thing that we do need, and I would love to hear from you guys in the comments. I don't think anyone's going to disagree with me. And if you do, you might have some words. Yeah, exactly. You're wrong.
You're wrong.
more deck slots.
15 100%.
Is not enough.
Like it wasn't even enough when it was just Genetic Apex. You know what I mean?
100%. It was not enough.
Like I was running, I wasn't just running EXs. I was running Golurk. I was running Electros. Yeah. Like I was running, like weird decks, but like I was like, trying to experiment, like play with them, whatever. Then we got A1A. Then we got, what did we get after that? The Dialga one. And then now Arceus. Like we're getting more and more cards, but we only have 15 slots still. Like I feel like, even if it requires us using like in-game currency to like purchase it, give us a way to do that. They do that in Master Duel. You can expand the number of decks you have, which makes sense. The pool of cards that are available to us in Yu-Gi-Oh is insane. I don't want to just run Elemental Hero. Sometimes I'm feeling a little spicy cyber. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the same with this. Like I don't want to have to like, oh damn, I deleted my Nidoking deck. Now I gotta delete another one to recreate the Nidoking. Like, please, just give us the ability somehow. I'm like, shut up and take my money type of thing. I'm willing to pay for extra slots at this point. You know what I mean?
First of all, I don't think we should pay for extra slots.
100%. Like, I'll expand on that. Go on.
Yeah. So what I was gonna say is like your thing about it wasn't enough in Genetic Apex. Full agree, but I understand why they gave us only 15 because there were only 15 original EX Pokemon in Genetic Apex. So that kind of makes sense. A deck slot for each EX. We are a mini set, a full set, 2 mini sets in, 2 full sets in, right? Going into ranked as well. We need more spots. We need more slots. Not even just as a content creator, but just as someone who wants to have fun in the game.
This was before I was creating content. Like I love playing with this game. I'm not limiting myself to just the one Celebi superior deck. You know what I mean? Like I have like the list just goes on and on, but then I have to I can't add to that list without subtracting from the previous one. So then I have to go and look at, okay, which deck have I played the least? And then kind of like remove that, add the new one. Then when I feel like playing the one that I played the least, I have to remove another one. I like stop making me cycle through these decks. And just give us the ability to add more decks. Like so like What I was gonna say was even if they do this thing where it's like, yo, the next you can get 5 free ones, and if you want more, it's just like $1, have 50 cents, whatever. Like those in-game currency, or like in Master Duel. Again, I keep bringing this up because I feel like they do
that in Master Duel.
I forget. I'm pretty sure this is the case, but like they also like when you win. Oh, actually, you know what? I'll save this point for the next one because it kind of ties into that, and then I got you.
I really feel like we need more deck slots. It's
100%.
just, I don't know, 100%. Man. Especially going into ranked, it would just make more sense. So those are all the quality of life changes, and that to me is a must-have. Would love to hear from you guys, our viewers. What do you think? Did we miss anything? We may have, but I don't think, like, if I didn't think of it and Royce didn't think of it, it might have been not that important potentially, but I don't know. You guys let us know. Maybe we forgot something super important.
No, I promise you guys they're definitely going to tell us something that was super obvious and we're too stupid to remember it.
Completely.
So let us know, because there's definitely something we're missing. But so far, these are the things that you can think of. I stole like all your ideas off the dome.
Thank you for that. No, Royce, your ideas were fantastic. To be honest, your ideas of mine, terrific stuff. But I guess we should talk about the the sauce, the meat of the video, if you will.
Okay.
Pokemon Pocket Ranked. Do you think it's a good idea? First, let's start there. This is a good one, guys. Do you think this is a good idea?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Yes, because
why?
That's the only way you can get us to battle, like, consistently. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not, like, going into the standard is nice to test out decks and stuff, or like, aside from that, I'm not actively thinking, yo, I want to go play battles. Like, this gets me to actually play the game. It would get me to actually play the game more. I think
a lot of people would agree with that.
Yeah, it applies to every other game too. Again, I bring up Master Duel because I was on that like an unhealthy amount of time.
This video is sponsored by Master Duel. Just kidding.
Welcome to this Pokemon channel where we're sponsored by Yu-Gi-Oh. No. So like their ranked got me super addicted to that game because I was like addicted to like wanting to test out new decks, but then this was a good way to like test it out against the new meta, right? But when you go into standard, like chances are like like you're not rewarded. You're just like, okay, this deck works, but what does it work on? Like, I have to wait for the 45 win event or the 5 win. This thing, like a ranked would like incentivize people, and then every season you can compete and kind of battle. And I feel like it'll add more value to the game. Like, I think it only adds value. It doesn't take away from anything.
100%. No, I agree with you, man. I'm just, since I am a content creator, I get a little bit concerned because right now this is like, for me, I feel like a golden era, even though other people, like, I still want ranked and stuff. But in terms of just casually playing the game and making fun decks, this is like the golden era for me. I can cook any deck. And it doesn't matter. People say it sucks. It's great. It's a fun deck at the end of the day. With ranked coming out, I get concerned that all we're going to see is Misty, Dialga Arceus, and I don't know, something else, right? The same decks. And if I try to play something else, like this is a really good, strong, fast deck, the comments are just going to be like, lies. This isn't Misty. Lies. This isn't Dialga. This is the worst deck ever.
Hear me out. Like, again, it's possible. I keep bringing back you Master Duel. Like, it's possible. There was when I was like super hooked on it, there was a meta where it was just everybody was running it, but I was running an off meta deck, right? So
nice.
And I still managed to get up to diamond rank. I was close to masters, and then I just fell off the game because this game actually came out. And and so like, leading up to it, it was like it provides a little more of a challenge. Again, the deck I'm referring to. I mentioned it in your streams before. QOL. It was just running rampant everywhere. It's basically like typical Celebi, Dialga, like like the very very commonly seen decks. But you also see other variations, right? And I feel like bringing ranked in now is a better time than it was when the game first came out. And the reason why I say that is because
100%.
We were so limited into what we were able to build when we only had Genetic Apex. But now that we have access to A1A, like Mythical Island, Spacetime Smackdown, and Triumphant Light, I can't believe I just remember those names. The fact that we have all these The fact that we have
and another set coming out next month at the end of next month too.
Yeah, exactly. The fact that we have all of this available to us means that predominantly we're going to get a lot of like mainstream Chars, Celebes, Palkia, Misties, Misty decks, but we're also going to get like sprinkles here and there of like other decks. We saw a tournament where someone won with a golem, right, a few weeks ago.
A golem. More recently, Origin Form Palkia won a tournament, but it also ran a regular Palkia EX and Manaphy. But the strategies revolving around single prize point cards and utilizing EXs as a late game final, thing,
like
gambit.
Card. Yeah,
is actually kind of ingenious. So,
so
the strategies are evolving.
I feel like ranked will only add value to the game. Actually, let me bring this up. With ranked, possibly on the horizon, right?
No, definitely. It's either next week or the following week. They said the end of March, unless they lied to us, which they haven't. So
so far they've kept their word, so we can appreciate that
for everything. Sure.
Yeah. So, but with ranked again coming up, what do you think would happen with these emblem events? Would they get phased out? I just want to get your opinion.
I think so, dude. I think so. I think the emblem events are here as like a
filler arcs.
So filler arcs, and it's kind of weird that, which means like if you missed out, you're never gonna get those. So if you're a completionist and you're missing like one or two, that's it. You're never gonna get those emblems. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I think it was like a pre-test phase to getting ranked here, to maybe even showing us how ranked is going to run. Right? That's my question to you, unless you wanted to continue off of that. But my follow-up question would have been like, how do you think they're going to operate ranked? Let's do levels like Pokeball, Great Ball, Ultra Ball, Master Ball. Let's just pretend those are the ranks.
Those are the ranks.
And you need,
Okay. I would assume like, I don't know what they're gonna do. I'm not gonna assume what they're gonna do. How about I just tell you what I wish? Again,
okay, let's hear it.
I feel like Master Duel, any ranked game, any game with a ranked mode in it, basically has it right. You don't need to complicate the formula. You win a couple of games, you rank up in tiers, right? So Pokemon
Makes
1,
sense.
2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. And once you get to 5 or 5 over 3 to 1 if you're playing Unite.
Unite. They switched that. It used to be the other way, which made more sense. But anyway.
Anyways, so once you get to that, once you pass that, then you get to Silver. Great Ball, and then you do the same thing again and again. And I feel like
you could say Silver, Gold, Platinum if that's easier too, because I'll probably mess up and say that too, bro.
Yeah, so let's just say Silver, right? So then once you get to that, but I also feel like reward your players when they go from different ranks, not tiers, but different ranks. Like reward them with like currency, whether it's trade currency, whether it's pack points, like the pack hourglasses, whether it's please don't do this. Whether it's Wonder Pick hourglasses, please don't do this. I'm tired. Yeah, just reward us with something. Like, I feel like it obviously should scale up. So, like, if you're starting off, if you're going from unranked to Pokeball, then it should be like hourglass. Then if it's Pokeball to Great Ball, then it should be like trade tokens. And then
also like the prizes changed based on what silver, gold, rank, platinum, master.
Because like if I'm going from Ultra to Master, I don't want to earn the same rewards as, like, it makes no sense for me to earn the same rewards as a rookie who's going from unranked to, you know what I mean? So maybe they can get a combination of 2 things or 3 things. In Master Duel, what they do is they have a season pass, and you can also, by playing ranked, you can earn enough to pay for the season pass. So I've never put money into the game, but I've had the season pass for like the 2 or 3 seasons that I played the game, because I played ranked and I earned enough through my like rank up and stuff. So maybe they can give us something like that. They can give us season pass rewards, like you buy into
these are good,
like a let's say it's like a 40, it's usually like 45 or 60 days or whatever, and every time you level up in the season pass, you can get
a battle pass,
like a battle pass. Yeah, exactly. Like a battle
dude,
pass.
100%. If like that's what I think. If they just give us a ranked mode, to give us a ranked mode, and there's a leaderboard and nothing else,
like it's very.
I don't think that's gonna happen, because there is no such thing as a ranked mode without some sort of battle pass like it just I can't think of a game that does that.
So like not like if you're a player who struggles, if you're a casual who hasn't gotten like if you've been unlucky, you haven't gotten copies of certain cards, you're gonna get punished. You're not gonna get rewarded. So like at least the battle pass gives you like, okay, at least you took part in this, so like you're still gonna get XP for battling, so you'll level up your season pass or your battle pass, right? And in
100%.
that you can earn other rewards. If you're a free-to-play player, you get a certain amount. If you're a pay-to-play player, you get the free-to-play plus additional bonuses, which we've seen in games like Master Duel, which we've seen in games like Honor of Kings, like which we've seen in games like Pokemon Unite, where free-to-play players get certain rewards, and then if you pay to play, you also get additional things, like maybe it can be a full art Professor Oak, like you mentioned earlier. It could be,
dude, that like a full art Pokeball, full art potion,
yeah, it can
something like that.
It can be something like that, where it's like how we've been getting, how we got the alternate EX Moltres, Darkrai, the full art Pikachu, like how we had that pass. There could be one for the battle pass, or they can like merge them together type of thing, and then you just once every season you pay this much, or you can earn, you know what I mean? It's something like that. I feel like other games have done it right. Don't break the formula. If you want to adjust it, cool. Like, some changes obviously to make yourself look unique is okay. However, reward your players, bro. Like your fans are loyal. So I don't know.
Yeah, no, 100%. I think I have an idea. Again, guys, share your ideas in the comments that I think would be a phenomenal battle pass in my eyes. So a battle pass, there is a free one. There is a paid one if they want to make extra money, whatever, sure. And the premium one gets you things like in-game currency, like hourglasses, right?
No.
I think that would wait, hold on, let me finish.
Okay.
The hourglasses goes in that one because with hourglasses you get to choose what packs you want to open. And then in the free one, give us packs to open. However, the newest pack that they currently have. So it would only be Triumphant Light, every like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Triumphant Light, Triumphant Light.
You're tunneled into a specific pack, whereas in the other one
free.
you have the liberty. Okay. Also, my bad. When you said hourglass, I immediately thought Wonder, and I was like, no.
Pack points, because that way, I like if I'm missing something from Genetic Apex or Mythical Island as a premium pass player, every like 3 levels or whatever, I'm getting enough to open a pack, or maybe even every level. I don't know. That'd be a little too generous. Listen, if you guys want to, I'm not going to say no, but that would be great, right? Then I can literally do a stream where I'm climbing 10 levels, and then I could open up like 4 to 6 packs there of any packs that I want. Again, like you can continually just open packs as much as you want. It's great.
Again, I think the most important thing is to reward your players. These we are again, whether it's the viewer, whether it's us, we're loyal to the game, and I know regardless you're gonna make money. But if you're selfishly not reward, I'm not telling you like make it rain packs, you know what I mean? But like
make
it rain packs. Like no, like what they have now, they're already pretty generous in my opinion. I think this game is very.
It's pretty good.
I think it's very free to play friendly. Like I'm for the most part, I'm not completely free to play. Like I've like dropped some money here and there, but nothing like absurd. Like I think it was like $20-30 at most, and everything else is free to play. And I'm still collecting my cards somehow. Now I'm struggling to pull a single Irida, but that's beside the point. Like reward your players, whether it's with pack points, whether it's with currency in game to like get maybe a rebate or like pay off the next season pass. And if you're a premium player, in addition to pack points and all that stuff, you get exclusive cards that you can only get like, and not effect wise, just art wise, like aesthetic wise.
Yeah, or it has to be art. I don't want it to be pay to win.
Yeah,
where I have premium and now I'm getting this really strong card that doesn't exist. Yeah. No, thank you. I don't even want that.
So like again, Yu-Gi-Oh does this thing where they give you points to craft cards, because you can craft cards in Yu-Gi-Oh, which is a fire idea, but anyways. But then they also give you because you can have like little avatars of like Yu-Gi-Oh like monsters like fighting alongside you, so they're like your cheerleader on the side. So like you can have Sangan, you can have Blue Eyes. So like if you're a season pass holder, you can have like a little, like you get exclusive like little monsters like to fight with you. It's just like aesthetic things. So maybe they can give you card sleeves that are unique to only premium season pass. So like aesthetic things, if you want to make it exclusive to the season, like paid season pass users, cool, fine. But and full
now
art
you
things,
got me
fine.
scared a bit.
Why? Why?
Something you just said got me like a little fearful of a direction that they might go in ranked that I genuinely don't want them to go, and I'll share it right now.
Yeah,
I don't know what you said, but what if they don't give us the rewards they give us is a brand new currency that you can use in a brand new shop that only gives you like brand new access to emblems or something.
Wait, hold up. You gotta elaborate. I'm confused.
So it's a game, like I'm trying to think of features they already have in the game, giving us clues as to what they'll give us in the future. I hope I'm wrong, but what I'm saying is the battle pass would be where the missions tab currently is, right? And in that missions tab, instead of giving us those packs or hourglasses for premium or anything like that, you're getting a brand new currency, like the Wonder Pick little tickets, right? Maybe it's the advanced ticket. Maybe that's the reward system. They gave us one. They were so generous. They gave all of us one ticket. And now, every time you play and win, you get another ticket, and you can trade those tickets in for something I would arguably say useless, like an emblem, right? Like, yeah, I battled, grinded out, got 100 tickets, and the only thing I have to show for is an emblem. That's one thing that I really hope they don't do.
Yeah, I feel like the emblem adds value. Again, like I said, it adds value to certain players. And actually, to answer what I brought up earlier, we were talking about the 45 win, the 5 win emblem. Or would they get phased out or kept in? I think it would be kept in, simply because of the emblems. Like, you know, it's kind of a cool event. It adds a little spice to your life if in addition to ranked. Let's say you hit masters, you're literally gonna have nothing else to do other than just fight people in the same tier as you. This adds a little extra incentive to play the game, to battle in the game, to collect cards in the game, whatever, right? So I feel like it wouldn't get phased out, but it just won't be as like popular. It's not popular to me. I told you, I still haven't done the 5. I haven't even attempted the 5 win streak event or whatever it's called. But yeah, what's up?
I finally remembered. I was in the middle of something that just completely brain farted. Yo, thank you. Shout out to Royce for just continuing the conversation as I stared just like surprisingly into the distance. But ranked costing us something to partake in would be a feature that I don't want them to go in. For example, the solo Gibble matches, how you have a currency that you need to use after all 5.
Okay.
That would be such an L. So I'm thinking of like L's for them to give us. And I would just be like, this would be so literally they give us, it's not even ranked. Ranked can come, but if they give us a robust battle pass that is exceptional in its rewards and incentives, they can literally make this the best game ever.
100%.
That's it. Ranked. It doesn't matter. You're losing 10 games a row to Misty. If the battle pass is exceptional and robust, I think it's going to be amazing. However, there are the things that I'm saying that they can make it really bad. Again, so maybe the advanced ticket. What if that's what they're showing us? Like, oh, you want to partake in ranked? You have to use this. Once you use all your tickets for the day, go back to casual. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It would suck, dude. I really hope that's not the case.
The fattest of L's, because there's not a single, again, Master Duel, Unite, Rocket League, they all have ranked, they all have season passes. There is no limitation. You know what I mean? Like you don't like, if I rank up to, let's say, Great Ball, then rank down, then rank back up, I'm not re-earning those. So why are you making me, like, the Gibble event makes sense why there's a currency, because every time I win at the highest difficulty, I get a pack, right? I'm rewarded with a pack.
Oh, yeah, that does make sense. That does make sense.
So I don't think they would do that in rank, because if I drop down in rank and rank back up, I'm not getting the same reward again. You know what I mean? Because then I can just infinitely do that until I get all, like, you know. So they're definitely not good. Like, if they do that, that would be the dumbest thing ever.
No, you're right. I'm just thinking about the current in-game features of what they have and like what it could be.
No. Like if they did that, like I said, fattest L. But I have faith. So far, they've not messed up too many things. The only thing they've like disappointed us with was trading, and they've let us know that, hey, we heard y'all. We heard you guys said you guys despise this, so we'll let us rework it. So, you know, they're listening.
Honestly, just let us trade 2 stars at this point. I don't even care about the 3 stars. Give me my 2-star trades so I can finish my full art supporters and stuff like that. What's up?
Why is it so expensive too? Like I understand, like you don't want you're trying to like make sure that people don't farm accounts to sell them online and like trade cars, sell that online, but like it also makes it impossible for the people who aren't. So let's say I have a second Brock and you don't have a single one, right? Which is actually true.
I have my regular Brocks.
Yeah, hell yeah. So like Brock, for example, let's say I don't care. I'm willing to trade you one, right? But I can't because first of all, you literally can't. And secondly, even if we could, at the rate that
it would cost your entire collection,
it would cost me everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
was it worth it? Was the cost worth it?
Was it really worth it? No. So like even for like the other cards, right? Like I was trying to help my buddy complete his like genetic Apex collection, and we went through the regular cards, and it's like, okay, they're free to trade, which is cool, but I was capped out with like how many trades I could make in a day, and I'm like, kind of cheese, but I understand.
Oh wait, you can? I wouldn't know that. I've never tried that. How many are you permitted to make in a day?
It's those. It's just like the Gibble event. You know how there's a little.
That's what I'm talking about. They already have this feature in the game, right? It would just. I don't know. I hope it's not the case, and I don't think it will be because of the emblem events, the SP emblem events that they've already shown us. Another thing is piggybacking way before on your idea of what ranked would be, what your perfect rank experience would be for levels. This one isn't my perfect experience. But this is a way that I think they might go. Would love to hear your guys' opinions in the comments. I feel like a lot of you would hate this. It might not be the best, but also just hear me out here. I play another card game called Dragon Ball Fusion World, and they do this on their online client. So you're in bronze, and you need to win 15 times to go up levels. So bronze, let's say 3 wins gets you from bronze 1 to then bronze 2. Another 3 wins gets you from bronze 2 to bronze 3, yada yada. So you need 15 in total. You get from bronze to silver. Right before, like once you're at bronze 5 and you just passed bronze 5, before you get into silver, you go through this like initiation test where you battle somebody and you need to win consecutive wins in a row. Typically that low, it goes 2 wins in a row. You get those 2 wins in a row, then you go into silver, and now it goes back to just 15 wins in silver.
Me with that.
A lot of people would say no, but it takes both of their emblem ideas and merges it into one. Again, I also hope this isn't a case. I'm just trying to use the information they've already presented us and make logical guesses in the direction that they might go. I don't want that, but I wouldn't be surprised if we got that, is what I'm saying.
In my opinion, it's not the worst idea, right? Because then it kind of like prevents, like in Unite, we have like players who are clearly not good at the game, but they're still master rank because ranking up is easy. Like it's like I can do it like in my sleep. But so this would prevent those kinds of instances. However, the problem with this is it's a card game. It would make sense to me in Unite to implement that because it's not a card game. It's a team game, yes, but it's not a card game. This is probability.
I disagree. I hard disagree.
Really?
I'll tell you why.
Okay, disagree. Okay, elaborate.
So the issue right now with any sort of rank system for this game would be Misty, right? However, if you force a ranked progression system where you need the consecutive wins to get to that next level, there will be less likely people that are just going with it'll still exist, but more people are going to go for consistency based strategies that'll get them those consistent wins to then progress to the next level. And less people are just going to go full Gamba coin flips. It'll still exist, but like I think it's actually a good idea. Still people are going to lose and they're going to be really upset. However, if you lose that, I think you don't drop down the entire rank. You just go back to the start of that progression, and your whole thing now is you're in a consecutive win battle. You have to just get those to then progress to the next one. And while doing so, you still get your battle pass rewards and everything. That's just my idea. I don't think it's terrible.
I'm on your side. I'm on your side now. I'm on your side.
Okay.
Because it was
see where my head's at.
Yeah, no, it was daunting just because like the 5 emblem win event. I'm just like, bro, I'm at 4 wins. Clearly, like, and then I just brick and I'm like, bro, like this is really how it goes. But like, if you're a high skill player, you will, even if you mess up 1, 2, 3 times, at some point you're gonna get that 5 win. But if you're a player that heavily relies on Misty, chances are you're not going to get that 3-4 wins in a row. So like I feel like, let's say, so if we have Pokeball, so unranked Pokeball, Great Ball, Ultra Ball, Master Ball, right? Like let's say we have 5. I think it should be 1 win. Like there is no consecutive wins. Then this is like to get from Pokeball to Great Ball, it should be 2 wins. Great Ball to Ultra Ball, 3 wins. Ultra Ball to Master Ball, 4 wins, or 5, or even 5 wins. You know what I mean?
The last one could be 5 wins, and I just think it's so that way in the Master ranked, I could sound like a complete elitist here, but I want my fellow Master, fellow, like I'm already there, guys.
You are.
The other Master ranked players to, you know, maybe not be just Misty players that got lucky and got up there. You know,
However, it's not going to stop
for a little bit.
It's the people who rank up won't have those Misties, but once they're at Masters, you are 100%.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm playing Misty in Masters.
Yeah, but like I'm with you because I'm not trying to gatekeep like ranks, like certain ranks, but like at the same time, again, I don't want to see like I play. The reason why I hate Unite is because the low skill players who don't know the strat are always the ones who cost you the game. You see Chris Heroes, you see Content Cowboy, you see them talk about this a lot. How
all the time.
Like it's just obvious. It's the same. It's been the same formula since day one. And this game is like almost 3 years old, 4 years old now. Like
for real, dude.
And yet people
they're fixing it. They're fixing the MMR allegedly.
They've been fixing it. Apparently they fixed it. I think, right? I think it was that game. But anyways,
sixth time they fixed it.
Like I don't want to end up in Masters and like go up against somebody with like a lower skill level, because then it just doesn't. It feels like, because to me, if you tell me, hey, I'm actually Master rank in Unite, to me that means nothing. Right? Unless you're like 2100, what is that thing called? Like
Halo.
The Halo, yeah. If you're 2100, then I'm like, all right, that's pretty legit. But anything under that, I'm like, yo, I am too, bro. That doesn't mean anything. You know what I mean? Yeah. Everybody makes
2100 as a solo player only means you have the patience of a saint.
Of a
That's all that means, dude. That's all that means.
So that's what I mean. That's why I'm kind of on board with you now. Actually, no, I'm fully on board with you. Like I feel like an initiation like that. Every time we say initiation, I always think of like joining college again, we don't have that here, and I'm a Canadian, so we don't have that, but I see it in the movies where they're like in a basement and they all have dim lights, they all have robes on, they're like, oh,
all right, flip 6 heads and you're in.
You will flip this Misty, and if you get 6 heads, you are in. Like, no, but like I'm here for it because it also weeds out, like I probably won't make it to Masters, and that's okay because I'm just a cash, you know what I mean? Like I should have to work for my things, but players like you should definitely make it, because like you guys, like I shouldn't be at the same level as you unless I'm finally skill wise at the same level as you. Like when I tune into your stream and I watch some of your strats and I'm like, whoa, like I didn't see that win. There were quite a few times where I'm like, yo, big brain play, dude, like crazy. So like
a lot of people don't see that, and that's why I'm thinking, I'm like, a lot of people might disagree with this. It's just because like they don't see like the game as a strategy game. They see it as just, oh, you got lucky, you bricked, you didn't brick, your opponent bricked. That's it. I mean, yeah, that happens 100%. That happens. But if another thing is, could they add like win rate percentages in the game? That'd be so cool. Just to see like specific decks. I played this deck 10 times and I won 9 out of 10. That would be kind of cool. I don't think they would though.
This goes to the quality of life thing. This would be the quality of life thing.
Sidebar.
Win rate, because right now I think you could check how many points you've won for like the prize points you've won.
How many wins in total.
Total wins, exactly. Like I don't like, I'm not saying like advertise my friends, you know, win rate or whatever, but like let me see my own. Let me see my, like, if I could see my decks, like that way I could like kind of, instead of keeping track of, okay, like I'm on a 10 game losing streak. What?
I got something now. You just said something in the Discord. Also, you guys should check out the Discord. The link will be in the description. Someone suggested that they let us view our opponent's deck after a match. So let's say you get stomped by something. You're like, oh, let's see what they ran. Oh, that's crazy. That's such a good deck. That would be so cool, bro.
Hold on. Okay, going back to Master Duel.
We're getting so excited.
In Master Duel, no, like actually, Master Duel has this thing that I found out like maybe like 2-3 weeks later, right? I ran up against his deck and I'm like, yo, that's a killer deck. Like I just got slapped, and I've gotten slapped before, but this dude like destroyed me. I've never been like humbled so quickly in my life, and I was like, damn. So the game actually not only lets you view their deck, but you can copy their recipe, which is their deck list.
Oh, that would be so good.
And if you have the cards, you can just like, so you copy it and you paste that deck list into your like list of decks, right? So let's say one out of the 15 will be that. And then if you have the cards, it'll fill it out. If you don't have the cards, it'll be grayed out. That's
another one we need.
That's another one. Yo, put that in the game. Like, we should be able to see other people's decks too. Like, I'm curious. Like, I want to know how, like, were you actually lucky, or was it just your deck is constructed in such a way where no matter what, even if I flip 15 Misty Heads, am I still gonna lose because my opponent has a crazy deck that no matter what, it's so consistent that they can combat any strategy, you know what I mean? And that was that guy's deck. I had my because I was running Cyber Dragon. My strat was going. I got my, the blue card. I forget the name of it, what it's called. I got the XYZ. I got the fusions. I got everything down.
No idea what he's talking about, guys.
Anyways,
all right, keep going.
My Master Duel players, if you know, you know. So basically, I had my EX. So think of it like this: I had my 4 energy EX Gyarados.
Okay, I can follow.
All of my Pokemon all set up with energy, with the respective energy, and they still beat me like hard, like it was their turn, and then bop, 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 and I lost. And I was like, whoa, like I couldn't keep up. I was like, what the hell? Did you just draw one card that led you to that? And then I looked at the deck recipe and I found out that, oh, like this deck is mad consistent. Like it has certain cards in there that no matter what, even if I brick and I draw into that one card, it'll unbrick my bricked up situation. Crazy, I know, but like I feel like you're right. Like we should, if I get my butt kicked by you, I don't want to be like, oh, he got lucky. Oh, I just bricked. Like if I look at your deck list, I'll know. Like, okay, like he has 2 copies of communication, so like chances are he wasn't gonna brick anyways. Even if you brick, pop a calm and just get the Pokemon that you need and you're chilling. You know what I mean? So
no,
like
for sure, yeah.
And like it could just be like certain strats. Like let's say it's a Pokemon that I've always thought was garbage. Like let's say it was Rhydon, for example, like genetic Apex Rhydon. Right?
Still is garbage, but continue.
Yeah, anyways. So let's say it's genetic Apex Rhydon and you brutally massacre my deck, right? I'm obviously I'm the type to get curious and be like, yo, I need to figure out like what did he use? What cards does that player have? What cards do they have in their deck that got them to use such a garbage card and win with it? Right?
Yeah, for real, dude.
Because
how am I so unlucky or so bad?
Yeah. Like I don't want to just chalk it up. I don't want to just leave it to the universe and be like, oh well, it must have been like if it was meant to be, it's meant to be. No, I want to figure this stuff out. I want to run those decks. I'm the type of guy who likes to experiment with decks. Expand the deck list. 15 is not enough. Anyways, yeah. Sorry. Okay, now it's your turn. Go. Sorry. Okay.
No. I mean, 100%. That's exactly letting us view their decks and then just being able to copy and paste from other websites. If I can go to Limitless TCG, do the copy text format, and the official Pokemon TCG live app allows you to do that. You can just import decks. Marvel Snap, another card game based mobile app, lets you paste in decks from other websites.
Master Duel will literally let you copy paste from you in game. I don't need to do anything.
We have a silly search function that no one uses. Take that out and give us copy paste.
Copy paste decks. Let me do this. Yo, fire idea, dude. Bro, your brain is insane. I mentioned this last time too. Your brain is insane. Okay, sorry. Continue.
It's not me. It's you guys leave in the comments and I read them in Discord on the videos. I appreciate it tremendously.
Our Discord is insane too.
Yeah,
if you haven't joined, be sure to join. Yeah. And like people are active in it too, and it's crazy. I love seeing the cards that people pull and they flex, and it makes me feel really sad.
Got a couple new channels, forums now. We have a custom card section. People are dropping custom cards in there. We'll make a video on that in the future, talking about your custom cards, because some of these are fire. But yeah, what were you gonna say?
Nothing. You guys are just like snowballing into crazy things. But yeah.
I think it's appropriate. We should glaze the community real quick as a proper outro. I personally, I don't think I have anything else to add to the ranked or anything else.
I do.
Let's hear it.
What if rank dropped tonight? Okay. I know you're gonna wake up at 4 a.m. and stream for like 48 hours in a row because that's what happened when triumphant life.
I'm actually gonna sleep. I'm gonna stay asleep. I'm gonna give everyone else the opportunity to climb, and once I get on, it's just turn off your games. Dude, I literally, I do this for every card game. I've done it for Hearthstone. I've done it for Dragon Ball Fusion World. I literally did it for the Pokemon TCG Live. I downloaded it 2 weeks ago. Just got to Master Rank, like a couple days ago.
This guy thinks he's Frieza. He's like, run, monkey.
No, it's my ADHD and my addiction, right? Like, I just don't sit down. I'm just like, I have to one take Andy. I started a show on Netflix. Here's a sidebar. It's a great first episode. I'm not leaving that couch. Sucks for my dog. That needs to be. No, I'm just kidding. But like, I just finished the entire season in one go. It's unhealthy.
Me. Yeah,
it's unhealthy. But I just know what I do. Like so. Yeah. I'm gonna get there day one probably.
Okay. So in ranked, right? What if it dropped tonight? What deck are you running?
I'll tell you the top two just to be a troll. Dialga Arceus, Shaman, Mew. That's pretty standard. It's pretty strong. That's going to be my consistent, game-winning deck. There's no RNG involved. I just have to outplay my opponent and win matches. That it is what it is. The second one is going to be Misty Palkia. I got to go a little gambler here, I think that'll be fun.
Thank you guys for watching. This has been Royce. This is the last time you'll see me here because if I bump into you in rank, bro, I'm immediately quitting.
I thought we were being honest.
Okay, fine.
So the Misty, the Dialga one, and then the third one I think is just gonna be a spicy deck, something that I genuinely maybe Luxray or what like chat likes to call Louis X-Ray. Did you see that? When they named it Louis X-Ray, we're mispronouncing the Pokemon names like Genjo.
Oh yeah, Genjo.
So it's great.
What do you mean mispronouncing? That's correct.
So yeah, probably like the third one will be a fun deck, but those will be the three decks. I'm going to get to it. I'm going to get to the master rank, see if I can get like the top, 5, maybe even top number 1, screenshot that, post it everywhere, be like, haha, did it. And then I'm just going to play silly decks the entire time. At that point, I don't care if I'm the worst ranking master. Like I'm not going to sit here every single day from 9 to 5 like, all right, I have to protect my spot. It's not gonna happen, bro. I'm just gonna get there.
Yeah,
I'm gonna turn it into a video for content and be like, all right guys, I'll see you in a month.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Okay.
What about you?
I obviously take a wild guess what I run. Take a wild guess. If you
knowing you, all right, so knowing you have the Super Saiyan 3 in the background, Itachi, you're wearing gray. You have both the orange and the pink little stuff in the background and just your whole character.
Rotom, what do you mean stuff?
Oh, Rotom, my mistake. So the orange, I'm going to have to say Charizard's cousin, Dragonite. Is that correct?
That is indeed correct.
I knew it. I know you, bro.
yeah. I'm 100% running Dragonite. I enjoy. I'm the guy who doesn't run EX too much. At some point, I will. You know what I mean? When I'm like, you know what? I get bored of Dragonite, obviously, and if I get bored of my other spicy decks, I told you I was running Electros, and I won. The first 45 win, I think I got like a good 20 wins just using Electros, and it was
I want Electros to be good. It's not. I don't think so.
The only problem with him is his pre-evolution. Other than that, and his retreat cost. His retreat cost is dumb. But his the basic one. What is it called? The
Little Eel.
Little Eel, yes.
I don't know, bro.
So the Little Eel is garbage, and the second one is pretty good because like for the same.
Doesn't it deal 30
cost,
damage? Or it has 30 HP. One of those.
The first one has 30 HP. Yeah, it's like a Magikarp. It's like it's bad.
It's Garbaggio.
It's Garbaggio, but then the second one, the stage 1 is solid. Anyways, that's beside the point. I don't know why I'm going on about this. Tynamo, there you go.
It does deal 30 damage. It's 30 HP and 30 damage for 1 energy. It's pretty good. Give it a cape. It'll survive.
True. So like I'm the type to run those kinds of decks, but Dragonite's definitely going to be one of them. If I were to run an EX, I don't have it yet, but I really want to run Porygon because I'm about
I'll trade you Porygon, bro. I got like after this episode, I got you.
Okay, bet. Bet.
I
Okay,
have so many.
so there you go. I love running those kinds of decks, so I'm definitely going to be there. For me, it's going to be a grind. Obviously, Zen, you're going to be there in like 2 hours, but it'll take me like
Imagine
5
I'm
weeks.
not. Imagine like 3 weeks into it, my beard's gray. I'm like drooling from the mouth. Master rank, master rank, master rank.
Like a playoff beard. Oh god.
People just join the stream. Like, is he still going at it? Yeah, it's been like this for 16 days. The poor guy.
like a subathon. Maybe that's an idea. Maybe that's an
Subathon
idea.
ends in 30 minutes. All right, guys. Catch y'all next time. But
yeah, no,
I think that'd be cool, bro.
Yeah. All right. So that's pretty much all I got.
I feel like I had something else to include and share, and my memory has. Oh, just kidding. Old man is remembering. Perfect.
Okay.
Last tangent. I love how I said I'm gonna let's end the podcast, and now we're talking about like 20 different things. For those of you that stuck around, MVPs. I love Triumphant Light because it is the first pack to introduce to us. Let me go see if I can find this. For example, Heatran, right? Arceus, Pokemon cards that have 2 lines of text, an ability, and a move that both have functions. Previously, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but it was something like either they have 2 moves and only one of those moves have an effect, right? And the other one just like it does damage. Or previously, it would be an ability that has an effect, but then the move just does nothing. Like it's just a damage, right? But now with Heatran, Arceus, I can't think of anything else. I'm sure there are, but they have like an ability with an effect and a move with an effect, which opens up the doorway of so many possibilities in this game. And I'm very excited. I really hope they continue that because let's say we get a different variation of Venusaur, right? That has a ability and a move that does an ability, right? That'd be so cracked. That'd be so good. I'm actually super excited about that. Would love to hear from you guys. What future cards you want to see come to Pokemon Pocket. I was going to say Pokemon Unite. I might have actually a couple times on accident. And then also, what decks are you going to use for ranked when it comes out next week, the following week? I think it's coming out next week. Yeah, that's going to be it for me. Thanks, guys, so much for watching. Royce, anything? While I wave?
Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Don't forget to subscribe.
Don't,